Hello. Yes, good morning, everybody. Today, I'd like us to look at our charts from the US dollar Japanese yen. On this chart, basically, we are in an active uptrend. You can see that currently the price is within an expanding wedge formation. We had a resistance here. We had a resistance here. We had a support here. We had a support here. And we had a support here. So other than this shape here, we also have another level in between this one, 114.002, 114.938. If the price can come back up and touch this zone, somewhere in between this area, then this should act as the correct place to look for a sell from, at least up to the trend line we have at the bottom, this one here. And in case the price breaks above it, 114.002, then we want to see some buy signals above this area so that we pick a buy position, at least up to the line we have around 115.645. Our next symbol is EURUSD. So on this chart, basically, we are in an active downtrend. We expect price to continue to the lower side. The indicator we have is showing us a sell. The cloud is above. So as it is now, the price is headed for a sell. We are seeing the chances that the price may continue to the lower side. If we check the 4-hour chart, you can see that we do have a contracting wedge formation. We have a resistance here. We have a resistance here. We have a resistance here. And then you have a support, a support, a support. So as it is on this chart, basically, we do expect price to extend itself to the upper side, at least up to the trend line we have at the top, this one here. So the price may likely pull back up. The price may likely pull back up, touch this upper line, bounce off from it, then continue to the lower side, which means this here will act as the best place to look to buy from. And then you have another one here will act as a good place to look for a sell from. If the price breaks below the lower line, we'll expect a continuation to the lower side. If the price breaks above the upper line, then we'll expect a continuation to the upper side, at least up to this level here. We have our next target, and then we have our next target set at this price. These are some of the few places where we actually expect price to go up. It goes beyond this trend line. We are looking for a buy up to this point. If it breaks above this level, then look for a second buy up to this point. If it breaks above this level, then our next target is this one here. Next symbol is the US dollar Japanese yen. On this chart, we've looked at this already, so there's no point for looking at it the second time. We'll look at the Brent oil. So if you look at this chart, this is a 1 minute chart, 15 minutes chart. Let's see what happens. On the 1 hour chart, it doesn't look very clear. But let's just see whatever we have on this chart. If I draw a trend line from this point, and then I draw another one. So this doesn't look very clean for me. It doesn't look very standing. I want so much think of it. Doesn't look very good, but we do have very good horizontal levels on this chart. So the first level which I have is this one, 72.326. That's the first level. And then the next level, the one we have at the top, this one here. And then our next level, this one here. Then our next level, the one we have at this price here. So as it is now, we are actually looking forward to the price continuing to the upper side. We don't expect the current week's candle to close red. We still expect it to move up. So if you pick a buy position on this chart, expect it to push price to the upper side, at least up to this level here. So this is going to be the ultimate target on the upper side, and the other one is this one here, the one you have at the bottom. So the next symbol is gold. On gold so far, we do have a trend line like this, and then you have another one. This is the same trend which I've been drawing for some few days now. It looks like this was a good place to look for a sell from. We are actually still holding on to that seller's perspective. We're expecting a sell at least up to this trend line here, where should the price break below it, then our next target is the one we have at the very bottom, this one here. So technically, we are inside a converging wedge formation formed by these two trend lines. If the price should break any of these lines, then that would mean we are continuing in the direction of that breakout. And if the price bounces off from any of these lines, then we'll go exactly opposite where the price was going to, or it bounced off. So if the price goes down and touches this level and then bounces off from it, we are going to look for a buy position from around this area, at least up to the line we have at the top, where we look for a sell up to the line we have at the very bottom. So the next symbol is the SP500. The SP500 so far is in an active uptrend. We are in an uptrend. What we expect to be happening now is we do expect price to pull back up to this level here, 45, 41.4. If the price can again come back up to this level, then we are going to look for buy positions. We're expecting that buy to push price at least up to around at least this level here. So we have a target here. The price should come back down and touch this area. Then this should act as a correct place to look for a buy from, with a first target fixed along this level here. So that should be it. That should be the end of today's session. I will meet again tomorrow at the same time. So thank you. And